What's up, YouTube? I'm Josh, and this is another episode of Beard Meets Flavor. Today, I'm going to show you guys how we make our pretty much weekly fajitas. They're fantastic, they're delicious, they're really easy, pretty healthy, they're perfect for leftovers, for taking to work and stuff like that. So, stick around, I'll show you how it's done, and bonus, I'm going to teach you how to make a real nice creamy jalapeno salsa. So stick around, I'll show you how we did it. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start working on this salsa. I've got some serranos, some jalapenos, a little bit of garlic, some lime, and onion. And I'll leave a link or a recipe down below. But basically, I'm going to take all of these jalapenos and serranos, and I'm just going to cut them into little rings, basically, just kind of like this. Reason I'm doing that is I'm going to cook these a little bit. Then we're going to blend them and make a real nice, creamy, spicy salsa or hot sauce for our fajitas. So we'll see in just a sec after I get all these chopped up. All right, so we got everything diced up. I used about 11 jalapenos and 5 serranos. You don't have to use the serranos. They are going to add a little bit more heat than the jalapenos by themselves. So just kind of depending upon your heat level. And you don't even have to make the salsa or the hot sauce, obviously, for this. You can use store-bought hot sauce, your favorite hot sauce. You can completely omit this step if you like. So I've got a cast iron pan. I'm going to go ahead and just give it a little bit of avocado oil. I'm going to take and dump in my jalapenos and serranos. I also left the seeds in. You can take the seeds out. Totally up to you. I've got 4 cloves of garlic and then 1/2 of a white onion diced. Okay, so I'm going to get that in there. I'm going to stir it around, let it kind of caramelize. I don't want to necessarily cook them. I just kind of want to sweat them a little bit, just make them a little bit softer. So we're going to let that go for a few, and we'll come right back. I'm just going to stir them around, like I said, make sure everything gets nice and coated. And we'll just kind of let them go. Oops, down the butt. Let's kind of let them go and soften up for a little bit. Give it a couple of minutes, and then we'll take it to the blender. All right, so we've got our pepper mix sweated down, basically just to the point where the onions start to get translucent. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put those in there. And make sure you're washing your hands and all that good crap, because obviously if you're touching all these peppers, it's going to be a little warm. I'm going to put in a titch, just a handful of cilantro, and then juice of a lime. They say that if you roll it like that, it's supposed to make the juice come out easier. I don't know. Who really knows? Okay. So I'm going to do the juice of lime, and I'll go ahead and blend this off camera so you guys don't have to listen to all the noise. Okay, so everything's nice and blended. Now we're going to make, to make this sauce creamy, we're going to actually make an emulsification. So we're going to beat together avocado oil and this to make a real nice creamy sauce. I'm going to have to do this on camera because otherwise you won't see how it's done, but I'll fix the noise or whatever. All right, so I'm going to slowly drizzle in avocado oil. Okay, so you can kind of see already it's starting to thicken up, starting to get nice and creamy. I'm going to let that continue to go for a few minutes. I'll see you guys, or not for a few minutes, but I'm going to let that go for just a little bit longer, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got everything blended. We got this nice creamy emulsification here. You can see how it just kind of coats the spoon. We added a few pinches of salt to taste. That's awesome. It's got kind of a avocado salsa vibe to it, real creamy on the palate, real bright, fresh, obviously, and a real nice heat to it. So these are going to go fantastic on the fajitas. So let's get started on the fajitas. All right, so we make these fajitas probably about once a week. They're really easy to do. They taste fantastic. They're kind of healthy. They're pretty healthy. And they reheat really easy, so they're perfect to take to work, stuff like that. But basically, I'm going to take the chicken breast, and that's also why I'm making so much, because we're going to eat this throughout the week. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of butterfly open the chicken breast, and then I'm just going to make some strips like this. And I know, like most traditional fajitas, they'll have like long strips in them if you get them at a restaurant, but I just like to cube them up. Okay, so we're going to cube these up, throw them in our bowl, and then we'll get them seasoned. So I'm going to cut these up. I'll see you guys in just a sec. All right, so we got all of our chicken cubed up. You know, as I was going through and cubing them up, I was making sure to get rid of any of weird pieces of fat or any weird pieces of meat. Now I'm going to go ahead and season them. So I made just my own little fajita seasoning. I'll put a recipe for it down below. But if you want to make it easier, you can just use, a packet from the store, or if you have a seasoning blend that you really like, you can use that. The beautiful thing about these fajitas is that they're really easy to make. They feed a lot of people, and like I said, they're great for leftovers. So make it as easy as you can. Sometimes you can find chicken pre-cubed at the store if you want to use that. Save as much time as you possibly can. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit more. There's about 3 pounds of meat in here. So I typically do like a tablespoon a pound. There may be a little bit more than 3 pounds, but okay. So I'm just going to mix it, make sure everything is nice and evenly coated, and then I'm going to kind of just let this sit in the fridge for a little bit. We're going to cut up our veggies, and bring this thing home. We'll be eating in no time. All right, we'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so this is the part that can get a little bit tedious, cutting up all your vegetables. You can make this easier because I know most grocery stores will sell like pre-cut, fajita packs. The good thing about that, makes it really easy. The bad thing is you don't get to, customize kind of what's going in there. So I like to use all different kind of bell peppers so that we get a little extra color, so it looks appetizing. And then I'll use like either Anaheims or pasillas just to add a little, variety and flavor. The peppers are real nice and earthy, just have big, bold flavor. No real spice to it. But so I've got in total 6 bell peppers, 3 Anaheims, and 2 onions. So I'm not going to make you guys watch all that because you'd fast forward through it anyways, right? So I'm going to cut this stuff up, come back to a bowl full of sliced veggies. See you in a second. Okay, and just like that, we've got all of our veg diced up, and you can tell it looks nice. It's got different colors. It's going to be different flavors. It's going to be real nice. Pro tip: when you are cutting your veg, if you decide to go the self-cut route, make sure that you peel off the stickers on your vegetables, because stickers suck in fajitas. So do that. Next step, we're going to take this stuff out to the Blackstone. We're going to start cooking our chicken. We're going to start cooking our vegetables, get them seasoned up real nice, bring this home. We'll be eating lunch here any minute. We'll see you in a sec. Okay, as you can see, we got a ripping hot griddle. Chicken looks nice. You can go ahead and pop that on there. Spread this around. And man, right off the bat, you smell those peppers. You can, smells amazing. Smell-o-vision. Somebody figure it out. Okay, so I've got the chicken. Yeah. I've got the chicken cooking at a high temperature. I brought the griddle all the way up and then turned it down just before I put the chicken on because the chicken will bring down the temperature. I'm going to turn it back up to like a medium. And we're going to let that rock and roll for a few minutes. Then we'll add our veggies. Okay, so our chicken's rocking and rolling. I'm going to get our veggies on. I like to try and keep it as like a 50-50 veggie meat ratio. And I don't want to overcook the vegetables. I want them to still have a little bit of tooth. So I get the chicken going first, and then I put the veggies on last. Okay. And we can't forget a little seasoning love on the vegetables. Okay. And then I got a lime that I'm just going to spray over my chicken and my veg as well. Okay, we're rocking and rolling. We're going to let this go for a few minutes. We'll check back on them here in just a sec. I like this view because nobody can see me sweating out here in the Vegas heat. Our vegetables are almost done, and I guess we'll start mixing all this stuff together. We need everybody to show a little love in the comments for Camera Wife. She's not here today since she had to work. She doing the Lord's work, saving lives in the ER. So let's show some love for her. But hey, at least she'll have some good food to eat when she gets home, right? All right, so we're going to mix this all up. Try and stay out of the camera's way here. You can't tell me that doesn't look absolutely amazing. Okay, so we're going to let this go for a couple more minutes. And we'll eat, baby. All right, folks, that's it. Meat, veggies, nice seasoning. Now all we got to do is build. My little guy is going to decide now he's going to be chatty, huh? All right, so we're going to get these all full, some veggies, some meat. My problem is I always overfill, you know? So, but this meat looks delicious, nice and saucy. Okay. All right, so we've got the meat. I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of seasoned avocado. Because who doesn't like avocado? Traditionally, fajitas don't do cheese, but, you know, if you like cheese, add cheese. I don't care. A little bit of queso fresco, because you know we love that queso fresco. It does stick to your fingers, you know. Okay, I'm going to take a wedge of lime. Okay, then finish it off with a little bit of crema. And of course, our creamy jalapeno and serrano hot sauce. Okay. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. All right, guys, we're going to take a couple, and by we're, I mean, you know, me and the kid, because we're flying solo today. We're going to take a couple of pictures. We'll be right back, and then we'll eat these things. See you in a sec. All right, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm starving. If you've watched this whole video, I'm sure you're starving, so you're going to have to go get this stuff and make it yourself. But let's give these things a try. If you stuck around this long, do us a favor, like, subscribe, consider telling a friend. It'll really help the channel grow. Enough chit chat. Let's tuck in. Are these the most traditional fajitas? No, but I'll guarantee you they're going to be the most delicious. It's time for the beard to meet the flavor. Mmm. Man, that is amazing. The flavors are so bold. The peppers you can taste, you know, a little bit of like sweet, a little bit of earthiness. There's a little bit of smokiness from the seasoning. The creaminess from the avocado, the crema, and the uh, queso fresco, absolutely incredible. And then the nice, bright, fresh hit of that creamy jalapeno salsa at the end is absolutely incredible. I'm telling you guys, do yourself a favor. Go get yourself a bunch of chicken and vegetables. Make these at home. Your family will thank you. I promise. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for sticking around.